Hi, hello, welcome to FS with Srikanth. Now we are going to discuss Printf and Scanf and relevant to control strings and delimiter and escape sequence basic programs. Now here the Printf and Scanf having two parts. The first part is control string and second part is variables. So first we are going to discuss about these control strings. Control string, what is a control string? Control strings are used in formatted input and output operation. Formatted input output operation in the sense, if suppose you want to print the variable value, if you want to print the integer numbers on the console in the sense output screen, that situation these control strings are most important. And at a time, so what type of data you want to read, what type of data you want to read from keyboard, what type of data you want to print on screen. With the help of these control strings we can restrict our data. And the delimiters also most important, like a comma and parenthesis and semicolon. These symbols are delimiters. With the help of these delimiters we can separate the text strings. I mean that we can divide the text string. And one more is there, escape sequence in the sense that there are some special characters are there along with backslash, we are calling that are escape sequences. Suppose there is a slash n is there, the compiler is treated as this is a one of the escape sequence. It can do, the text can be divided into two parts. Suppose there is a slash a is there, it gives beep sound. Suppose slash t is there, so it can be generate one of tab space a printed on the console. So here with the help of these escape sequences, our existing data not corrupted, just visualized, the output will be updated, output will be modified, but not our original content is same but output is different, right? With the help of these escape sequences, the printf and scanf, if you want to print the data on the console means monitor, we are using printf statement. If you want to read the data, if you want to collect the data from keyboard, otherwise any input devices, we can use this scanf. And there are set of programs are there, we will discuss, right? So first we are going to discuss in depthly each and every one. So what is the use of these control strings? Control strings are used for input and output operations. What type of input and output operations? If you want to read the data from keyboard, when suppose we are entering a 18, suppose we are entering a keyboard, so suppose I am entering Srikanth, I am typing Srikanth, that means you are entered characters right now, so it reads only character with the help of %tr, %s, the crs strings, then only it collects. When we are using %d, it never allows these type of values. User is restricted. Why? Because %d is indicating for integer. %d is indicating for integer. So with the help of control string, we can restrict data when we can print the data. The sequence of characters we can print with the help of these control strings. The the totally we have, these are the control strings, but we are using %c, %d, f, lf, this is lf, right? Next one, octadecimal and %s. We mostly use these 5 control strings. Where we are using these control strings in a printf and scanf. We are using these control strings in printf and scanf. You minded this, right? Next one, we are going to discuss delimiters, right? Delimiters. With these delimiters are separate the text strings. We can separate the strings. The simple one, it can be divided. How it can be divided? Suppose when we are entering, suppose if you want to collect 3 variables a, b, c, right? With the help of comma, it separate the variables. A is a one variable and b is a one variable and c is a one variable. And there is some semicolon is there. Every C program, every statement is ended with a semicolon. Everyone knows that, right? The semicolon having that meaning. The next one, parenthesis. Every function is there. Every function, right? And square brackets, it indicating arrays and it indicating for characters. So, and next one, curly brace. This is a block. Curly brace is a block of statement we can use. And hash is a preprocessor and comma, we know that. So these are most important delimiters we are using in our every printf statement, and every program, every statement is using these delimiters. Semantic meaning, it having semantic. The next one, escape sequences. What is escape sequences? First of all, the C processor can recognize only 256 characters. C only recognize 256 characters that are relevant to ASCII format. but some of the characters are there, that are some of the characters are having backslash, some of the characters are having backslash. The escape sequence containing a backslash symbol followed by one of the escape sequence character, one of the escape sequence. Suppose there is a slash n is there, so our compiler can read, oh, this is a new line, it indicating new line, we don't want to print this n, we are doing some action on screen, so it can generate the new line, it can separate the line, it can divide the line. And next one, slash a means it can generate beep sound for alert, right? There is a slash t is there, slash t is for, it can generate tab space in the sense 8 spaces, it's a default space. If you want to change, we can change with the help of editor value. Next one, slash 0 is indicating for null. So just you observe, these are most important. Generally we are using slash n, slash f, slash o, slash t, and we are using majorly slash f is also we are not using. B, n, slash b, slash n, slash o, slash t, mostly we are using these sequences. You observe, control strings are recognizing data, we can with the help of this we can recognize the data and we can print the data. Delimiter, with the help of delimiter we can separate our statement, categorize the statement, divided our statement. Next one, escape sequences. So C recognize actually only 256 characters, but with the help of backslash we can do some separate action. Next one, we are going to discuss printf statement. Next one, printf. Printf is used for print the data. Where it prints? It can be print the data on console. It can print the data on console. It is a combination of data. Printf in the sense it is a combination, not prints its statement. Suppose I want to print only single statement, static data, printf welcome to C. Means it prints the statement, just it prints the text. We are not printing any it is a static value. It is a static statement. But if you want to print the value, existing value you want to print, that situation we can add control string %d, and also we are adding some variable. The same way, just you observe, this is a syntax. This is a printf is a function. Printf is a function. It having two parts. First part is control string. Second part is group of variables. First part is control string, second part is group of variables. With the help of printf, we can print the statements. Just you observe, if you want to print the date, this way we can print. Suppose we are using generally, I am trying to print 9/1/1978. It doesn't print this slash. Why? Because already we know that backslash is one of the escape character. So if you want to print this backslash, you write double slash in the sense first slash is for backslash and that is a escape character, second slash will be prints on the screen, then our output will be like this. Next one, if you want to print our statement, this way we can print. Just you observe this, just we are giving only single backslash, it never prints on screen. Why? Because compiler treated as single slash is escape sequence, so it never prints. Before doing this, first of all I want to express some of the statements, right? So just you observe, I want to print open turbo C. Suppose I want to take sample data, right? Suppose this is sample data. Just I am collecting this all, edit, copy, I am taking new, just observe new, and I am pasting here. So this is our statement. First of all, I don't want to take any data here. Just observe. Just observe, and now I don't want to take this any I don't want to take any variable. Just observe, printf welcome to C language. Welcome to C language. So first, this is a printf head. First we are writing header files. How can we compile? First we compile. Just observe, there is no errors, but actually how many lines we wrote here? Just only 5 lines, right? Just observe, and when I am trying to execute this, just observe, it never prints. Why? Because the void main is not written anything. We can print the console with the help of getting characters, right? Just observe, again I am doing here, and again I am compiling, no errors, and I want to execute. Just observe, welcome to C. Why 2 times? Actually we are executing only 1 time, right? But it can be prints 2 times. Why? Because previously our program is executed, but there is no getch. It never prints the data. Who can print the data on console? With the help of getch function only it possible. Directly we can never print. It is a print, but we are not visible. Visibly we are not viewing. Viewing is not possible. With a getch only we can view that output. Again I am trying to execute. 3 times output. The first are previously executed outputs. Just again I am doing printf and control string. Printf, control R, enter. How many times? Again it prints, right? So here I want to update this. I don't want previous output CLR SCR. I don't want previous output. Just observe, CLR SCR is nothing but clear screen. CLR SCR is clear screen. This is a predefined function. Control C, compile, no error, and print. We are getting only 1 time, right? This is one of the thing. The next one, we are trying to print date. I am trying to print the date. Printf double quotes, suppose double quotes 25 slash 11 slash 2000. Suppose this is one of the date I want to print. Just observe, I am trying to print this statement. First control C, compile, no error, and execute. Just observe, it prints. No, just you observe 25C0, right? It is not a proper way. Just observe. So now I am doing here 25 printf. I am using double slash. Just you observe, again compile and execute. We are getting 25 date. We are getting, but the two we are having two printable statement. How we are getting output in a single line? We are getting. So just observe. But I want to use this escape sequence in sense slash n. Just observe, slash n I am using, compile, no error, and just observe printf. It jumps the statement. Actually it doesn't disturb. Our program is not modified, right? Everything is same, but slash n in this indicates it trying to print in a new line. Suppose I want to write one more statement. Printf welcome to slash fs with Srikanth. Just observe, actually we are double quote. Within the double quotes we are using backslash, but it doesn't perform anything. Just ignores. Our compiler ignores everything. Just observe, compile and execute. Just observe, there is nothing is there. And again I am using escape sequences. Just you observe, execute. Next line, escape sequence and control strings, right? We are not using any control string. Just observe, I want to print some of the statement. First of all, we know the data types, right? I am using int x equaled 20, y equaled 30. I want to print this y and x values. Printf. Just observe, I am trying to print x comma y. Just observe this error actually, x comma y. We are calling, just observe, control C, compile. There is a two warnings are there. Two warnings. Cannot convert into two const character. Just observe. Type mistake parameter and x is assigned a value that is never used. First of all, control string is mandatory. First control string and variables. We entered x and y value. We enter x and y value. Just observe, and I am not using any control string. Just you observe what indicate what it can do, right? Control C, compile. Again, no errors. But again, just you observe what happened. Entered x and y values, but it not prints any value. Just observe. Just observe. I am using again /n. I am using. Just observe. It not prints any value. Any value. It doesn't print any value. Why? Because there is no control string. With help of control string, we can order to compiler to print the x value. You can collect the data, integer value, right? Just observe. Control C. I am using only x value. Control string x is only control string allocate to only x, not y. Just observe. Again, assignment. What it does? We entered x equal 20, but y value no. Y value no. Just again you do here s percentage d. Again I am using. Again you observe. Control C, compile. No errors. And output. Just observe. X 20, y 30 values. Right? That is a benefit. With the help of percentage d only it indicates, right? So not only percentage d. Suppose I am using percentage f. But actually that are integers. Just you observe. What happened? No, it never prints. Compile. No errors. It never prints. Why? The mistake is there. Just observe percentage d. Compile. No error. No. Why? Because the float value is not there. So definitely we can give percentage d only, integer value only. Run. Just observe. Otherwise, I can use percentage I. I can use. Just observe again. It works. So suppose I am using percentage C. Control string is changed, but x value is integer. It's a number, but I want to print C. But just you observe what it gets. We are getting. What is that? Symbols. We are getting some symbol. ASCII value. Already we know that characters are stored inside as an integer. That's the reason this one. Just you observe. Suppose x value 65. I am putting here. X value 65 and y value 70. Just observe again. I am compiling. No errors. And I am trying to print. What is the value of x? A and y value f means ASCII values. These are ASCII values. Characters are stored inside as a number. You mind it? Characters are stored inside as a number. This is a printf, basic printf. Now we are discussing basic printf. Right? We can do with the help of same console. Just observe this type of screen. You entered Alt plus enter. Automatically our screen will be maximized. I want to print. Printf x equaled percentage. Control string was changed actually. 4.1 lf 4.1 lf comma y equaled percentage 7.2f close x comma y. This is one output we want to execute. Printf x and y values we are only given, right? First of all, as per our example program, first we can give that are float. Actually x and y values are float. First X and Y values are float data type, decimal values. FLOAT. And we want to pass X value and Y value is, we are indicating Y value 5.9 as per our example 5.9. Just observe, compile. One error. What is a printf? So comma is there, right? So we don't want to mention comma in between LF, right? Here comma. Compile. No errors. Run. What we are getting? X value 65.0, Y value 5.9. You observe already there is actually our value is X value is 65. X value is 65. But when we are executing our program, we are getting 65 is X value 65.0, Y value 5.9. So okay, everything is okay. But there is observe there is some space is there. Some space is there. Next, I want to enter X value. Suppose I want to enter X value 25.3, X value 25.3 and Y value 1635.92. And again you observe, no error, and run. So X value 25.3, Y value same 1635, right? Okay, no, nothing happened. But next one, we are trying to change 15.231 and Y value 65 point. Just observe, this is one lengthy one, right? Just observe, this output we get some different, right? What we are getting? 15.2 and 65.3, but actually our output is 50.2, right? 15.2 and 65.234, what it may be? Very biggest. But what we are getting, just you observe, 15.2 and 65.23. 65. That is a different. So we discuss this control string very in-depthly in the future. We are going to discuss Scanf. Now we are going to discuss Scanf. The Scanf is used to, we can enter any combination of input data. With the help of Scanf, we can enter any combination of input data. It can read information from keyboard. With the help of Scanf, we can read information from the keyboard. Just observe, Scanf is there. There is Scanf is there. There is Scanf. There is a Scanf is there. With the help of the same printf side. First part is control string. The second part is storing variables. The same like printf. So here ampersand is indicating address operator. Address. It can be stored the address of the variable. So here the most important one is Scanf is read the information from keyboard. Scanf is used to read the information from the keyboard. Just observe. This is our main program. First of all, I want to enter one int n. Suppose int number. I want to enter one of the number. I want to enter. Next one. Next observe. Printf slash n. Enter n value. Enter n value. So user can enter the value right here. But we want to collect the data from keyboard. Scanf. So what type of data we enter? We collect %d. That is integer. We want to collect integer. And we need to store the value. We are providing address to that number. Enter number. N value. Suppose number value. So here very simple. So and user entered that value, but we are printing that value. Printf enter. User entered value is what value? %d, right? We want to print the data value, comma. What value we want to print? Number. Just observe. So here output CLR SCR, and we know that why we are using that. Scanf. Just observe what happened here. We are enter one value. We are collecting one value from the keyboard, right? Compile, no error, and execute. Enter number. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. I am trying to enter 1, 2, 3, 4. Just observe. User entered value is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is our program. Just we are asking user. We are asking user to enter any number, and what he entered the value, and that value is we are storing under num variable with help of ampersand, and same with the help of print function we are printing that number, right? Again you observe, compile, no error, and execute. Just observe, I am trying to enter 4567. Just observe, user entered value is 4567. Next, so here some examples are there. We discuss these all in our next session, right? Thank you so much. Have a nice day.